Love never dies. Let's talk about the new film Juliet and Romeo. And we all know about Romeo and Juliet, but also a huge thank you to Pixel Scene Media for sending me this film to watch and review, as this is based on the famous William Shakespeare story. And I'm going to be honest, this film wasn't necessarily for me, but yet there was something interesting about this film that stood out. Everyone knows the story of Romeo and Juliet, these two people from opposite families that hate each other that fall in love. But with what this film did with that story was pretty interesting. As who plays Juliet and Romeo, Clara Ruggard and Jamie Ward, they did great in their roles. I do believe that they had great chemistry with one another, and that was what stood out with this film. Their chemistry with one another. Their moments with one another were some of the best parts. How the design looked was pretty cool, and I liked Romeo's friends. I thought they were great alongside him. And with this film, it does have a great cast. Jason Isaacs, Dan Fogler, Rebel Wilson, Derek Jacobi. They were great with what they were given. I do think that there could have been a bit more to them though. And Dan Fogler's character, he was pretty interesting. I do wish there was more to him. And with this film, it is a musical, and the music can be catchy at times. And throughout this film, I do think there were parts that could have been a bit better. But at the same time, I do understand what they were going for, and I do feel like that this film will have its audience. While it wasn't necessarily for me, I do feel like that there will be people that enjoy this film. Overall, I thought Juliet and Romeo was just okay. The two main leads were great, and the singing was okay for the most part. Have you watched Juliet and Romeo? If so, what are your thoughts on it? Let me know in the comments below, and follow me for more.